We back. Marcy Sports Talk. Some Lion rumor news going out there. I'll link a source in the description. And Tom 21 Savage must have had a serious head injury. Gonna miss some significant time for the Lions of Detroit. But let's get into it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the share button. Appreciate the love, support. And Tom Savage had a head injury. It's being reported. I'll put that source in the description. And Lions are set to work out 2 quarterbacks tomorrow. From Bay Area, Josh Johnson, former Redskin, Bengal quarterback, everywhere. He played 1,000 teams in the NFL. And former Oklahoma quarterback was supposed to be the heir apparent to Ben Roethlisberger. Landry Jones said he was on the Oakland Raider practice squad, or he must have got cut or whatever it may be. So he's been in Pittsburgh and Jacksonville and Oakland. And Josh Johnson, he's been a little bit everywhere. Last year he finished up with the Redskins when they got down on their knuckles with quarterbacks. But this would be temporary in my opinion. Unless one of these guys come in, they prove to be better than David Fales. All right? If they prove to be better than David Fales, then they might find a spot on the team. But then again, Lions, historically, just thinking recent history, they only really carry 2 quarterbacks. You know what I mean? And with them only carrying 2 quarterbacks, then the next guy going to be a practice squad player unless they choose to carry 3. Now, Landry Jones, he just ain't never did it for me. He had a couple plays. He played a couple games in Pittsburgh and just wasn't really good enough. He wasn't from the quarterback tree of Kyler Murray or Baker Mayfield. He was more of the Jason White, Sam Bradford variety. I say Sam Bradford because Jason White couldn't hang Jermaine in his league, all right? But he more the drop back quarterback, got a little bit of experience, but he don't bring much mobility. Josh Johnson at least bring you mobility. He bring that athletic ability. Josh is 33 and Landry Jones is 30. But Josh brings a little bit more mobility, and people saying, "Oh, what about Kaepernick?" And Donald Trump said today, Kaepernick definitely should be in the league if he's good enough. He kept saying if he's good enough. Check him on the channel. I did a video on it today. It's called Goodfellas Sports TV. It should be in the archives, the last few videos. And at the end of the day, like I said on my other channel, Colin Kaepernick is done. It's a wrap. It's OV. It's over for him. When he took that knee and the players didn't really, wasn't really feeling what he was doing, they didn't support him. Only time they need is when Donald Trump went against the grain and said them SOBs should, whatever he said, should stand. They should be standing. They didn't, and that's the NFL in a nutshell. The NFL in a nutshell is just a whole bunch of players that don't support each other. And if they support each other, there will be more money in their pockets. Just like they put a cap on the rookie deals, thinking, they was jealous of the rookies coming in making more than veterans. They put a cap on the rookie deals, and all that money that was lost from the rookie deals, that was took away from the rookies, went in the owners' pockets, then go in the veterans' pockets. So at the same time, like I said, NFL players is just some of the stupidest, most idiotic players in the NFL. A lot of them live paycheck to paycheck, not all of them, and they don't support each other. They didn't support Kaepernick cause. They didn't support, Pittsburgh didn't support Le'Veon Bell. The Chargers not support Melvin Gordon. His hangout. Phillip Rivers said, we got guys that can do the same thing he can do. So that's the problem. Kaepernick sacrificed for nothing. He miscalculated that not enough of the players will help him. Brandon Marshall, Eric Reed helped him. Kenny Steele still keeping the trio. But Kaepernick, he ain't even an option. He ain't an option to come to Detroit. You all know Martha. She that old lady, that old white woman. She ain't too far away. She probably the same as Stephen Ross. I keep it undertone, keep it low key. She the same as Jerry Jones and Robert Kraft and the rest of them. She ain't gonna have him coming up here because remember she told them not to kneel, and they kneeled anyway. So she cut from the same cloth as the other people. So Kaepernick is done. These the 2 guys they probably gonna decide from. If I had to bet, I'm going to go ahead and just say they're going to probably pick Josh Johnson because he got mobility and he got more experience. But, hey, I don't know physically how they both are at this point in their career. But, hey, it's Motor City Sports Talk. I'll link that source in the description on the source link. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. If you have a business question, require response to your video request, keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. If you have video requests, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or email. We gone.